Okay, so we're here on Friday at Bajafest, and we've got Adam Drake here. Adam, how are you doing today?
Very good.
So you're here at Bajafest this weekend, debuting something new from Team Losi. If you can tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's the Losi 5ive four-wheel drive off-road 1/5 scale truck.
Okay. Now this has been something that's been coming for a while. I know there's been people talking about this and rumors in the background of exactly what's going to happen with this truck. How long has this truck been in development for?
The truck's been in development for nearly 3 years.
Okay. Now, what sort of things do they want to take into consideration? Like, I know that we all know that HPI has been the dominating force in this class so far, and it couldn't have been easy sort of to break into the class where you've already got such a loyal following behind one manufacturer. What are some of the things you want to take into consideration to try and make the product more appealing to your racer?
For us, I mean, we based it off our race-proven, race-winning platform, the 8. We went with four-wheel drive. And the big thing was just having something that's really, really enjoyable to drive and also extremely durable out of the box.
Mm-hmm. Now, you guys are going to be racing these this weekend?
Yep.
Now, when is this truck going to be available to your general public?
The end of September, so 2 to 3 weeks.
Do they have any idea sort of what the MSRP is going to be for that truck, or what they're going to see it for as far as price-wise in the shop?
Map pricing is $15.99.
Okay, now with that $15.99, what will the truck include?
Basically, the truck is a bind and drive version. It comes with the engine, servos, exhaust. It has telemetry. So all you need to do is just bind it to your existing Spectrum radio and you're ready to go.
Okay. Now, is there going to be any variations of the kit coming out? For example, like, is there going to be a pro kit or a roller coming out for guys that...
For right now, we don't have plans for that. We're just working on this. There's 2 versions, just a black and white version, but they're both bind and drive. And at this time, that's all we have plans for.
Now, is there innovation, or is there things that were engineered into the truck that make it uniquely different from anything else that might be out there with HPI? Like, the one thing I've noticed is definitely with the body's modular.
Yeah, the body is pretty cool. I mean, we have a full-on cage, but then you can individually buy the hood, fenders. So if you just damage the right rear, then you just buy a right rear fender. Mm-hmm. It makes it easier for shops, because for shipping, you're not having to ship a huge box, even though it's only a couple pounds. You can now break it down into smaller boxes, so it's much cheaper for shops and then also the end user.
Okay. Now, the one thing that I know a lot of guys have been talking about is how the engine's mounted on the chassis, and that the muffler is actually facing sideways, and there's been people speculating that might cause problems with the body or with the heat buildup inside the cab itself. Have you found that that's the case at all?
No, we've actually put a lot of time on these, and we haven't had any problems with that. I mean, you can always cut out the windows, side window if you need to, but with the back of the body and then the full front of the body being open, there's quite a bit of airflow through the body, and we haven't experienced any problems.
Now, the 5th scale, the whole 5th scale class as in itself is not unique, but it's unique in the fact that it spurred all kinds of companies that build upgrade parts, aftermarket stuff specifically for one vehicle. Mm-hmm. Now, have you guys been talking to other companies about aftermarket parts, and do you know or have an idea of what the availability of aftermarket parts is going to be for this?
I'm not sure as far as what other manufacturers are going to make. I mean, we're also going to make some of our own aftermarket parts, but I'm sure with this segment of the industry, it's going to be booming as far as aftermarket stuff from all the manufacturers that are currently out there.
Okay. Now, you've obviously driven everything Losi has, and you've raced all over the place. What are your sort of initial impressions of the truck itself? What is your opinion of it?
It's just a blast to drive. I mean, you can go out and just run and bash and beat it and have a lot of fun, but yet you still have the tuning and driving characteristics that you would with our normal 8 scale.
Okay. Well, great. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Great. Thank you.
And we'll have a good weekend.
Same to you.